Welcome to Business Focus, a production of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Marlowe, and we are happy to welcome Rob Chevez of Keller Williams Realty to our show today. Rob, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I very much appreciate it.
Well, I'm looking forward to speaking with you about how the economic downturn has affected realty in this area specifically. We've read all about foreclosures, short sales, all of these challenges that people have been going through. So give me a little bit of a sense of how you have adapted to that changing environment.
Absolutely. Well, the good news is the market is getting a lot better. You know, I was absolutely. I was going over the numbers in 2011 in this market, in the Reston market, we had 243 foreclosures and short sales.
Okay.
And then in, I'm sorry, that was 2010. 2011, it was 190.
Oh, that's a big drop.
Big drop.
Good.
And then right now we're at about 98. So the market has improved, but the banks have instituted some things that are really helping that process along.
So what does that look like?
Short sales. It's kind of the market of the moment.
Okay.
The banks have found out, you know what, it's in nobody's best interest to foreclose on the home. It's bad for the community, it's bad for their pocketbook, it's bad for everybody. And by getting the seller and the bank and the buyer to agree, it stabilizes prices and it helps the community and it helps the homeowner. So it's finally working.
And this must have been something that sort of came out of the blue a little bit in terms of affecting the way you do business.
Absolutely. I mean, we had to adapt to the market of the moment. 2008, 2009, with just devastating times around this area. So we had to adjust and we had to figure out how to make this work for our clients. And it's a very rewarding part of our business. It's just a sliver of our business, but it's very rewarding because we get to help people out of a very difficult situation.
And so that is something that you have really learned professionally.
Absolutely.
And how is it that you're helping clients sort of navigate through that?
Well, we decided to really take it seriously. So a lot of agents shun short sales. They're like, it's too hard, it's complicated, there's a lot of moving parts, the process takes a long time. We decided, you know what, this is in our client's best interest, we can help the community doing this, and we really dug in and started learning about it, and we got certified with different certifications to make sure that we were educated as best as possible for our clients. And we set up systems and divisions to service all the paperwork because it's very paperwork intensive.
Yes, I've heard.
So it's one person can't do it alone. You really need a team of people. So we developed a team of people to be able to help the community do this.
Well, it says a lot about your team. I think one thing so important in business is that you're staying up on what you have to do to help your clients.
Absolutely.
And this has been such a momentous change. It's awesome that you guys have been able to sort of pivot and use that to help your clients. So tell me more about your team, how you guys are structured, a little bit of that information.
Sure. Well, there's 7 of us on the team, and each one of us has a very specific role, because what we learned long ago is that you can't service a client at a very high level if you're trying to do everything.
Yes.
Right? So I'm the lead listing specialist. I really help advise my clients on how to sell for the most money possible, right? That's what they want, in the quickest amount of time with the least amount of hassle. And then I have buyer's agents that serve all our buyer clients. They're out there every day looking at property for our clients, getting an understanding of what it is that they're looking for, and then being vigilant about going out into the marketplace and helping them find it. So they're being proactive as opposed to being reactive.
Good.
When you're an individual person, you can only be reactive because there's only so many clients you can manage at one time. And then we have an administrative function that handles all the paperwork that's involved, lots of it in this process. So it really becomes an area of specialization, right? And people become experts in those areas, and then they get to service their clients at a much higher level.
And so you have some information on your website about, I'm going to make sure I get this right, guaranteed to sell someone's home in 60 days or it's free.
Or it's free.
So how does that actually work?
Well, a couple of different ways. One, if we don't sell the house within 60 days, we really don't deserve our commission. If you look at the statistics in this area, in this Metro DC area, if you do all the things right, the correct pricing, the correct staging, the right analysis, the right positioning of the property, on average, our properties sell within 36 days. Right?
Wow.
The market average currently right now is around 45 days.
Wow,
right?
So you are under that.
We're under that,
Way to go.
right? So if you're doing everything right, You got to get your client the most amount of money as long as you're within that 60-day window. Past that, properties start getting stale.
Yeah.
So I really feel like if we don't communicate effectively with our clients on the front end about how to make that happen, then we really don't deserve anything on the back end, right? Something's happened, something's gone wrong.
So I'm assuming that you are able to get it done within the 60 days, otherwise you
wouldn't
be offering that.
Exactly.
So it's a promise of how outstanding your service is.
Absolutely. And the key is clients net the most money when they actually follow a proven system and proven steps that make that happen.
So you clearly are very passionate and very knowledgeable about this field. So what is it that you love about real estate?
Everything. No, I really do. I love looking at real estate. I love advising clients on little things like, if you haven't refinanced right now, you really should think about refinancing. Interest rates are we're going to look back in 2 or 3 years and say, can you remember when you could get a loan for 3%?
Yeah.
Right? Little things like that get me excited for whatever reason to help strengthen my client's financial base, right? Renovating properties. I love taking and looking at a property that needs some TLC and we say, okay, how can we make this better? How can we extract the best and highest use from this property? That just gets me excited. And I've loved real estate ever since college.
Well, it translates into how you work with your clients, I think, because buying a home or refinancing or any of those are big decisions.
Big decisions.
Overwhelming at times. I think it must really help to have someone who's an expert and who's passionate about learning and about sharing that information with those that you work with.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
And so where are you located, actually, your physical office here, in case our viewers want to come in and
Sure.
check you guys out?
Plaza America.
Okay.
Right. Right next to Champs. We're one of the tall towers. Right. It's 100 Plaza America Drive, Suite 150. And we welcome you to come in and just visit.
And we can visit you online. Do you show your properties that are available?
Absolutely. All our listings are online. A lot of our guarantees are online. You can get to meet the different team members online. We're doing a lot of video so that people can engage and get to meet our team members.
And social media, are you LinkedIn and Facebook?
Huge. I mean, that's one of the ways that we sell real estate today. Right?
Sure.
We get thousands of people to look at our listings because we're very involved in getting their property listed everywhere.
Yes.
Right? And with the power of social media right now, there's no reason why thousands of people shouldn't be looking at your property online at any given moment, especially in this amazing market that we're in. I mean, we are blessed. That's right. We're blessed. We're in a very strong market right now.
Excellent. Well, Rob, thank you very much for sharing this information, your expertise on what's happening in the market, and I hope we can get some folks in your door to learn.
I appreciate you having me. Thanks so much.
Wonderful. Again, this has been Rob Chevez with Keller Williams Realty. I'm your host, Amy Marlowe.